everypony. So as you might have expected, I also jumped on the Animal Crossing New Horizons hype train back in 2020. And honestly, I pimped out my entire island before the big ol' update happened. So a lot of my island might seem a little bit outdated to you, and it's absolutely not anything amazing or crazy like you might find from other Animal Crossing videos, but it is mine, and that's what I like about it. So I thought I would give you all a little island tour today. So welcome everyone to Idle Hell. Oh, here comes Rosie. She's so unbothered, honestly. Hi, sweetie. I made this island when I was knee-deep in idle gacha games. I swear I spent at least $400 on idle games like Love Live All-Stars and Cinderella Girls Starlight Stage. So along with the abundant use of pink, you'll probably see a lot of references to those idols, anime, and otaku culture, such as here is my little Devil Nico shrine. And Rosie is singing Psychic Fire for all of us here. If we come this way, we are already at our town hall, and my town flag is a little Kotori Peak. Moving over here is where I have... Oh, I almost forgot. I guess I should show you my map. Here is what the full map is looking like. I have made 3 other little NPCs, I guess you could call them, that are each themed off of a different idea that I wanted to have. Of course, I have myself, and then we have Cowling, which is the owner of a little restaurant that I decided to create. Then we have Helena, who is the little witch of my town. You'll see her house up in the top right corner. And finally, we have Aerith from the Final Fantasy VII game. I decided that she could live on my island as well. As for villagers, I have Stitches, Marina, Gale, Zucker, Julian, Stella, Rosie, my BFF forever, Molly, Cherry, my scene queen, and Aurora. And there's my dream address down below if you want to check it out for yourself. So let's continue. This is Aurora's house, and she is kind of a little bit of a cowgirl queen. She has her own little barbecue right here, and she likes to wear adorable cow print clothing. And this little road print is just something that I took from New Leaf, to be honest. Hello, Stella! So it may look a bit old, but I like the nostalgic feeling it gives, honestly. Over here we have Stitch's house and my pumpkin garden, because I know I'm a little late for Halloween, but we put this over here. I remember being quite excited when they added farming to this game. And you'll see a little Psyduck sprinkled around my island because Psyduck is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Right up here is Molly's house. And down here we have Cherry's house. On the beach we have a few cute little seashells and a little cake stand and these palm trees. And I actually have a very specific story about this campfire. The only reason that I haven't put this away is because it's a bit sentimental to me, to be honest. When I played this game with my mother for the first time, I was trying to teach her how to play and everything, and that was one of the few items that she decided to place down on my island to decorate. And we had a little campfire together, so I couldn't bring myself to put it away. Going across this bridge here, and we'll make it to my restaurant. It's a little bare bones, but down here we have a little bit of an onsen area to relax in the night time. And I guess I'll give you a little tour. Here is the little dining area where you can relax and have a full course meal of delicious, delicious Japanese food. Over in this room, you'll find the chef's living quarters. I thought this orange on top of a kotatsu was a super cute idea. It's a very, very simple room. In here is where the magic happens, where the cook prepares all of the fish that will be served. And kind of the reason why I wanted to go for this theme was that there was a time when I got really addicted to watching fish preparation videos on YouTube, and I wanted to kind of pay my respects to that phase in my life. over here is another bathroom, so I guess you could kind of call this place a bit of a ryokan because there's places to eat and relax and have a nice warm mud bath. And I'm a big fan of this layering technique with the cloud flooring to give it a steaming floor effect. Alrighty, let's continue on up over here through my bamboo forest, which is just a small little trail with little Japanese— oh god, run away, so scary— little Japanese style knickknacks. Oh, and if you get this reference, this is of course Dewi and Rei-san from Toho Project, along with Chirano's math class over here. If anybody is a fan of that song or that character, that's a reference to her. Going up here is a little hill that has a tiny orchard on it. You can just have a little seat and enjoy some cherry blossom viewing, or hanami. Peeking under here, you can see some of my lily of the valley flowers. And then coming down back here, this actually wraps around behind the restaurant, where you can take a little bath in here if you so wish. To be honest, this part up here may be the strangest part of my entire Animal Crossing island. I'm not sure. There's honestly a lot of really weird stuff in here. But if you can guess what it is, I would be very, very happy. But I'll give you 3 seconds to try to guess, okay? 3, 2, 1. It's a reptile show. I'm not sure if any of you ever frequent reptile shows, but I am definitely quite interested in both arachnids like tarantulas and also froggies and tortoises and other reptiles and exotic pets. I don't actually own any myself, and I don't think I ever could have the responsibility to take care of an animal like that, but I still admire them from afar. Up here we just have a little pom-pom-purin picnic area and a little sandcastle and more up on the beach over here. Coming over this way is one of the more aesthetically pleasing parts of my island, I believe. First off, we have a little heart pond, which I spend a lot of time fishing at. I think it's super, super adorable. And here is where I call my little plaza. So we have a park bench here to sit and enjoy the fountain at. And of course a gumball machine and a side DJ, where we would have friends come and play the DJ, and we would have a lot of fun dancing around and jamming. It was certainly a lot of fun at the time. Coming down here is another tiny little area where we have Reimu Hakure from Toho again, and she is kind of just selling something. It's up to you to decide what. I honestly have no clue. Over here is Sucker's house and Rosie's house, with a little vending machine area in between them and another little street performing area. Coming down this way, I have a tiny little island over here with a cute pink heart and a rocking chair to sit underneath the cherry blossom tree. A few little knickknacks around here. Oh, hello Marina! Thank you for keeping the island clean. Of course, Marina has a little skull sign on her because she is a bad bitch. It seems like Marina wants to check out my little maid cafe. This is one of my favorite parts of my island, even though it's not very big or anything like that. We've got a few maids over here serving things like coffee, curry, little cakes, little cat cakes, and some of my villagers like to come and sit around. And it kind of looks like they're enjoying their time at my little maid cafe. So we can actually go up around here. There's a lot of extra space over here. Oh, here's Julian's house. He is very, very rich. He's the rich man of our neighborhood. The rich gay man. Everybody wants to steal his money. Here's some of my melody stamps around with more hearts that I'm addicted to. Oh, and this is a secret. I'm gonna come back to this. Over here is Able Sisters, and they like to sell a lot of cute clothing as well as foxy grandpa hats. And here's some more pumpkin patches because I was just super into them. I love pumpkins so much, they're super cute. You know, I always liked visiting the pumpkin patch with my family because it would be just the right brisk autumn air, and sipping on a hot apple cider and indulging in some apple pie while playing in the haystacks and going on tractor rides and just spending good quality time with my family is a memory that I will always treasure. Oh, hello Stella. Seems like she's heading back home. This is Stella's house down here. I gave her her own little outdoor area right here. I thought it was quite cute. Oh, you can see this little balcony in the background. And here's where I have my campsite if any little villagers come and want to visit Idle Hell for any particular reason. Some more food stands that are selling nothing, sadly. Keropi, picnic area, and some things written in the sand with a little message bottle that I'm sure has something I already have in it. Captain's just chilling, isn't he? If we hop on over here, you'll see another little reference to one of my favorite idols of all time. This is Rina Tennoji. Why does she want lasers? What the hell? Rosie is plotting world domination, casually. So yes, this circles back to my house, and I have her right next to my house because she is one of my favorite idols of all time. I almost forgot to show off one of the most important parts of my island, which is of course my house. So let's take a look inside, shall we? Okay, here's my little living/bedroom. Yeah, of course it's quite pink again. I have a little dog plushie right here next to my bed. I've taken my shoes off right here, and I have a little ukulele next to my bed because I do enjoy playing the ukulele quite a lot. You can hear me playing it on this video on my channel and singing along as I play it, even though I'm not very good. But if you'd like to see that, you can. And I have some of my outfits hung up as well. I have Scoot's picture because Scoot is one of my favorite villagers, unfortunately. And here's Psyduck again, my little radio, my little like college dorm setup. Honestly, that's the vibes it's giving with the microwave and coffee maker on the table right next to the desk. But yeah, I mean, we're just kind of making it work here, you know? Here's a little couch that I can relax in with this adorable little lamp, and I'll show you another room now. Over here in the left room is my bathroom, which I quite like. I mean, if I had a bathroom like this in real life, I'm sure I would be 100% satisfied with it. This wonderful 2-shower show we have going on here. Isn't this bathtub just so adorable? I wish my bathtub looked like that in real life. I also absolutely adore this rug. And here's one of my favorite parts is we have a little Yohane peeking on you as you use the toilet. Let's go up here. I'm pretty sure that this is a master bedroom, and this one is decorated for Christmas time, as you can see. I'm quite excited for that. And I can just chill in here and wait for Santa Claus to show up. To the right is my attempt at a little kawaii kitchen. We're making smoothies on the table over here and indulging in a nice cup of coffee. I've hung up my hat. Oh, and there's Poppy up there. That's one of my friend's favorite villagers. I think it is his favorite villager, yeah. And we have the My Melody clock up in here as well. I call the upstairs my princess room because it is just full of little regal motifs and Sanrio items and all things cute and adorable. Oh, I would love to get some sleep, but I'll just lie down for now. Here's a little Twin Stars side, and here's a little My Melody side with a little campfire. And I love this effect that I found online with a little cat, but it's actually an umbrella. Downstairs is one of my favorite rooms. I hope you're ready for this one. Oh, would you just look at this room? This ambiance is so nice. I love chilling out in here. put so many glowy little pumpkins and Jerry's photo. And don't ask who that skeleton is. It's probably one of my ex-boyfriends. There's even a little bed here if you'd like to decide to stay in here. Which honestly, despite the mushrooms growing from the ground, might not be so bad. As long as you can get over these faces staring at you. But I mean, look at it. Isn't it so relaxing? Right over this way is where I have Nook's Cranny. And my museum. Hey, Julian! How's it going? Looking sexy as always. Outside of the museum is a small little Miku shrine, I guess you could call it, with the Loituma Miku, Hachine Miku, as well as the Sankyo Music Miku right here. Just below that is another little shrine of the Halloween Nana Abe from Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. Nana Abe is my space princess, and I will always love her. She'll always be my Oshi. Here's the balcony in question. I swear I've spent like at least 500 to 600 hours on Animal Crossing New Horizons, maybe more. It was super fun. Oh yes, so here is a concert venue. Because I just love going to concerts, especially for those ones that you've waited all your life to see, like none other than Hatsune Miku, or perhaps Luna, who is sadly all over with now. But it's probably for the best, so I have Luna performing alongside Hatsune Miku up here. Yes, it's very unapologetically me. Moving down here is some more gardening areas where we have some plants growing with lots of terraforming experimentation that did not really go as planned, but I mean, you take what you can get. Honestly, with all the pine trees during Christmas season when it's all lit up, it's quite nice. Going behind Julian's house, we have a special little area where we can see a lovely butt, and we can play some beautiful piano, and there's a little ring here just in case someone wants to propose. And I have some blue roses and golden roses sprinkled throughout here because I have a friend who only played this game just to farm blue roses for some reason, because they got very addicted to doing that. So, of course, Julian has the most rarest roses from the bunch in his garden. Going over here, we have even more flowers, of course, because it is none other than Aerith's house. Aerith's house is one of my most favorite video game locations ever. When I entered it in Final Fantasy VII Remake, I was just blown away. This is how I have decided to remake it in Animal Crossing New Horizons. With Aerith's flower, of course, in the center stage. A little dart machine, so she can play with a cloud. And then, you might be able to see it over here, but we finally made it to my little witch's house. She has a little haunted house that she does not really take kindly to visitors, but we're going to enter her house with special permission today so that you can get a good look at it. Just make sure that you say thank you so that you don't end up like this poor unfortunate soul here. Why is Julian all the way back there peeking on me? Here's my little witch's humble abode, where she crafts sweet love potions and reads her books to study magic. She's left her shoes by the fireplace and her pet tarantula to keep intruders out. As we escape the haunted house and come up this way, we get to Gail's house. Her house is very pretty, so I decided to give her a larger area for her to roam around in with a little carrot cake. I love carrot cake. I love the cream cheese frosting. Well everyone, this was Idle Hell. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely worked pretty hard on this Animal Crossing island, so if you really liked it, please consider giving me a little heart and a like on my YouTube video so that more people can see this. I want to thank all of you for supporting my channel and subscribing and following the things that I do. It really means more to me than you know. Thank you for taking a jog down memory lane with me. This was chu-chuns. Have a good night, everybody. Have a wonderful sleep. Bye bye.